Hi, it's Rosaleen Doherty from Right at Home Boston in Maine. And so many times we have clients, families call us and say, when should older adults stop driving? It's such a hard question because driving is all about independence. I mean, everyone wants to turn 16 and get their driver's license, right? If you have kids, and it means that we're free. It means we're free. But when we have our older adults that have increasing maybe chronic disease, disability, eye problems, um, it does come into question, as well as medications. So it might be time to evaluate a senior's driving if you notice dents and scrapes to the car that are just kind of not in the normal wear and tear, if they're easily distracted or lost in familiar settings. I've had this happen with family members who, and it really was the whole starting to think, well, that they got lost in an area that they've been driving in for 30 years, that talked to higher cognitive problems, not maintaining the correct speed. We see this many times where people will be driving 20 miles per hour on the highway and all that kind of thing, or going too fast in a neighborhood. And then, of course, hitting curbs could be another way that we see this. So it's, what do you do? How do you take away the keys, And we talk with families all the time. Here in Massachusetts, it's a really complex process that a doctor would have to be involved with. And, many a doctor is not going to sit there and say, oh, mom or dad can't drive, or tell that to their patient unless they're true, like if somebody got hurt or something like that, all that kind of thing. So families a lot of times don't know where to turn. Well, I'm here to tell you that professional home care services can help with this. We can help with transportation, getting people to doctor's appointments, doing food orders and all that kind of thing. It can really help to keep that person off the road, because God forbid, what we don't want to see, and we see way too far often, is people getting confused with the brake pedal and the gas, and them going through store windows, or getting hurt, or having accidents, or not reading the signs right, or going the wrong way, and having very serious consequences. So introducing home care can really help as far as getting somebody accompaniment so that either the caregiver can drive, or we do right home transportation with Lyft in Massachusetts, which is amazing because so many times seniors, they're not going to get on and do Uber or Lyft on their cell phone. That won't work. But right at home, we are a Lyft concierge, so we can get a professional Lyft driver, and the caregiver and the client can go to that doctor's appointment. So the caregiver can really take care of your loved one versus having to worry about the car, worry about driving, all that kind of thing. Have the professional driver do it in a clean, comfortable car, and have the caregiver be able to take care of the client. So I love Right at Home Transport by Lyft. And our concierge, we set up the whole ride, we can see the whole ride, and it's just charged through the home care bill. So easy. Your loved one doesn't need a cell phone. So if you'd like to learn more about Right at Home Transport with Lyft, or Right at Home Home Care, or you see that your loved one is having problems or getting lost, call Right at Home, 877-500-CARE. That's our number and has been for 20 years, 877-500-CARE, and see how we can keep your loved one safe and keep that independence and make it so that if you need to take away the keys, it doesn't feel like the end of the world.